he's able to, like me. And you know, when I was in the position, I can pick and choose who I want to, because I earned that right. But do I like this fight? Absolutely not.
At the same time, this is what we do. We've been in the hurt business our whole life. So what's dangerous to us? I mean, God bless us, but there are so many people that are going down now from just COVID.
I mean, you talked about Floyd first, and then he basically just fired back in a different way.
Boxing fans, get ready. Floyd Mayweather just shocked the world with a fight offer to Roy Jones Jr. And trust me, this isn't just about boxing. This is personal. From legendary callouts to brutal trash talk, to claims about who's the real G. Things are getting heated. And what Roy just said about Floyd. Let's just say Mayweather won't like it one bit. Floyd Mayweather has just sent shockwaves through the boxing world, offering to fight Roy Jones Jr. After being called out on national TV by Stephen A. Smith, Mayweather insists he's earned the right to choose who he fights. But for weeks now, Roy has been poking at him. Roy's response: he's ready. He says it's time to prove himself in the ring against Floyd. No excuses.
Had to fight fans around the world. I know how y'all are. I know y'all enjoy this thing of boxing. I know we play games and people have their issues and people have opinions. Cool too. I got opinions and I'm allowed to say my opinions or speak my opinion. And if somebody was trying to send me a subliminal message, it worked. Because if you want to prove that you're better than me, I'm always ready. Wide open. Ready to go.
Floyd's uncle, Jeff Mayweather, wasted no time reacting. He said Roy started this mess with his own comments, so he shouldn't act surprised. Jeff believes Roy's real problem is jealousy, that he can't stand Floyd's success, influence, and lasting fame in the sport. To Jeff, this isn't about competition. It's personal.
You talked about Floyd first, and then he basically just fired back in a different way. So, I mean, why would you want to fight somebody just because they said something? He did the exact same thing that you did.
Because he felt like he was questioning his manhood stuff, showing the clips of him getting knocked out.
They ain't got shit to do with no fucking manhood.
Obviously, he does to Roy. What are you getting mad at me for? Roy's the one that...
You the one talking that bullshit, manhood. They ain't got shit to do with no manhood.
Why would he want a street fight? He says it's personal. He wants a street fight.
He want a street fight because he got mad. That's all. He got mad because what Floyd did.
He wants some Rocky V type stuff, Tommy Gunn and Rocky in the streets.
Maybe he want that. I don't know.
Think Floyd would ever want that?
Well, I mean, the thing is this.
Or maybe they do it in the doghouse late at night.
If him and Floyd was at the same weight, yeah, they could do it. It wouldn't be no problem at all. I mean, this man weighed over 200 pounds. Floyd walking around that body about 147, 150 at the most.
Logan Paul was big too.
Get the fuck out of here with that Logan Paul.
Roy didn't hold back either. He called Floyd nothing more than a social media creation who cares more about staying famous online than testing himself in real competition. Roy says he's always been about the sport, not the spotlight. And even at his age, he's ready to fight anyone. This was a clear challenge to Floyd, and a warning to anyone doubting his fighting spirit.
My brother, Roy.
I don't know what's going on with him. Sugar Ray Leonard said himself he thought he would beat him. The reason I tell people I thought Sugar would beat him is because when you mention great fighters, right? 90% of your great fighters are black, the ones from the past. Now, with the Eastern Bloc coming on like they are, there's going to be some great ones coming on now. Even with Lil Tony, as you see it, these guys are going to be great. They're going to start eclipsing and coming up there too. But right now, if you had to name 5 of the best fighters of all time, 4 of them going to be black. You understand me? Who did he beat that was black in his prime, that was in their prime, that was on his level? Nobody. Sugar Ray Leonard beat Marvin Hagler, Tommy Hearns twice, Roberto Duran, who would be one of the other people on that pound list. Yeah. He beat guys that were Floyd Mayweather Sr. He beat guys that were at their prime, no matter what color they were. He beat all of them at their prime. Him and Tommy fought when they both had O's. Not when Tommy got beat by Iran Barkley. That's too late to beat Tommy. If you beat him after that, it don't count. You understand me? So it's not that. I'm not saying Floyd's not a great fighter, but I can't put him ahead of guys who have crossed that line like that. When I put you in with an equal opposition, now I can judge and say, hey, you did that, you go on that line. But Terrence Crawford was there all these years. He never fought him. He fought Canelo, who was way younger than Crawford, 3 years younger than Crawford. But Crawford was there too, but you never called Crawford's name.
Is there like some sort of tensions and beef between you? Or?
He got mad because I said that. on all the smoke, and then he started put up some video of him watching some of the fights I had in my later career where I got knocked out. You know, he said, look at the highlights. Yeah, you know, they make the highlights, but those highlights are probably more exciting than your highlights. Still, you feel me? But you know, when you play with me, I'm not ducking or dodging nothing. Still, my name's still Roy Jones Jr. I don't care. I get in shape right now for anybody. Running ain't my game. I never duck and dodge. I'm not that guy.
Do you think he'll fight you?
I don't know if you will. I'm welcome. I'm wide open for it. So let's go.
On that note, always a pleasure, my man. Thank you.
Even Joe Rogan jumped in, calling Roy one of the most creative and unpredictable fighters in boxing history. He reminded fans how untouchable Roy was in his prime, with speed, reflexes, and style that made him nearly impossible to beat. That kind of legacy, Rogan says, makes Roy's challenge to Floyd no joke.
Roy Jones had the craziest style of all time. When he was in his prime, that dude was untouchable. Every fight was an execution.
Body headbangers, though. He was
so fast. He was the only guy in CompuBox history. Didn't get a single punch landed on him in a round. When he fought Vinny Pazienza, didn't get a single punch landed on him.
Left hook in. That's all.
And then he just put it on him. And then he tried to stop the fight himself. He looked at the referee. He's like, "Stop this fight." And the referee's like, "Keep fighting." And he's like, "All right." And he goes like that. He does like that. And he just tunes him up and KOs him.
Bro, what a beast.
Roy went further, saying Floyd wouldn't even make his personal top 5 greatest fighters. In Roy's eyes, Canelo Alvarez was the only truly elite opponent Floyd faced at his peak. The rest, not on the same level. This was a direct hit to Floyd's carefully built image as an all-time great.
All right, here was Jeff Mayweather at the Manny Pacquiao press conference. What's going on, Jeff? Talked a little bit yesterday about the Roy Jones Floyd Mayweather situation. Just wanted to expand on it a little bit. I saw an interview with Roy, and he was like, because I asked you think we'd see an exhibition or a real fight, and he's like, you know, there'd definitely be no exhibition. Either going to be in the ring or it's going to be a street fight. Either one, I don't care. What do you think about those comments?
Well, I mean, the thing is that basically, I mean, you talked about Floyd first, and then he basically just fired back in a different way. So, I mean, why would you want to fight somebody just because they said something? He did the exact same thing that you did.
Because he felt like he was questioning his manhood stuff, showing the clips of him getting knocked out, all that kind of stuff.
To do with no fucking manhood.
Obviously, he does to Roy. What are you getting mad at me for? Roy's the one that...
You the one talking that bullshit, manhood. They got shit to do with no
Well, why
manhood.
would he want a street fight? He says personally, he wants a street fight.
He want a street fight because he got mad. That's all. He got mad because what Floyd did.
He wants some Rocky 5 type stuff, you know, Tommy Gunn and Rocky in the streets.
Maybe he want that. I don't know.
Think Floyd would ever want that?
Well, I mean, the thing is this.
Or maybe they do it in the doghouse late at night.
If him and Floyd was at the same weight, yeah, they could do it. I mean, it would be no problem at all. I mean, this man weighed over 200 pounds. Floyd walking around that body about 147, 150 at the most.
Logan Paul was big too.
Get the fuck out of here with that Logan Paul.
Roy insists that a fight between him and Floyd would be massive. Two legends from two eras meeting in the ring. It's the kind of event fans would remember for decades.
The most entertaining fighters of their decades in the ring together, it has to be entertainment. And I think Mike can say the same thing I can say. We are willing to risk our health at a time like this, not only for the charitable part of it, but also to give people entertainment at a time when people don't have entertainment. Nobody has nothing right now. There's no real entertainment going on. Times are hard right now. People are stuck at home with nothing to do. Well, let's think about what would have happened had you put this bomb and this explosive.
Things got even more heated when Floyd claimed to be greater than Muhammad Ali. Roy wasn't having it. He said Ali is the true GOAT, both for his boxing skills and for the impact he made outside the ring. To Roy, anyone who doesn't respect Ali can't truly love boxing.
Roy Jones Jr. is asked where he ranks Floyd Mayweather in boxing history.
Who? If you don't respect Muhammad Ali, how can I respect you? Tell me that you don't think Muhammad Ali is the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
You may well be spitting in my face.
He doesn't even put him in the top 5.
You may as well spit in my face. Greatest athlete of all time, always in my book, is going to be Muhammad Ali.
That ain't what I think, that's what I know.
Some people live for different reasons.
Yeah.
Like you said, some people live for and respect different things in life. Some people more materialistic or like that than others. Ali had a heart of gold. I loved Ali because of the heart he had. He fought for the weak. He stood up for those that were disabled or those that wasn't as beneficial as others. He fought for all good for all people. And he tried to keep everybody unified at the same time. When he died, you saw people from every religion, every race come to his funeral. Why? How many other people have we seen that happen with?
Yeah.
Not many. You understand me?
Roy made it clear, greatness isn't just about an undefeated record. It's about standing for something bigger than yourself. Ali had that, Floyd, in Roy's eyes. Not even close.
It's not really that I don't like. Well, the one thing I don't like is that you don't respect elders. You understand me? When you talk about Muhammad Ali got beat by an 8-0 fighter, that 8-0 fighter was an Olympian who was a monster, who, if you had a monster like that in your weight class, you wouldn't fight him at that time. You understand where I'm coming from? So, that being said, you're disrespecting the greatest fighter of all time. And if you disrespect him, you disrespect anybody. So you have no respect. But when you see me, you're gonna have some respect. Because if you wanna get it, we can get it. I'm willing to go earn my respect. You understand me? So it's not like I don't like the dude. The dude cool.
Right.
I went through a phase in boxing where you had to play king of the hill. You had to fight whoever came up that side of the hill. He came along, he did his thing. He made more money than anybody ever made. He did his thing. The way he did his thing, that's his thing. I'm not gonna argue and say, I'm mad at him for doing it. He did what he had to do it the way he wanted to do it. He's entitled to that. But don't tell me you're the greatest of all time and don't disrespect the greatest of all time. Because now that's disrespectful to me.
Is Floyd Mayweather top 5?
Boxing analyst Max Kellerman added fuel to the fire. He said Floyd built his career on big pay-per-view events, while carefully avoiding the riskiest opponents. In his view, that hurts Floyd's claim to being the greatest ever.
Even at this age, who's better? Let's do it. We don't got to do subliminals. Roy Jones, 56 years of age, right? If you don't know, Roy Jones, who's 66 wins, 10 losses, no draw, 47 wins by way of knockout. He was knocked out 5 times in his career. Stands at 5'11" with a 74-inch arm reach. Roy Jones was asked a few times, particularly he did an interview with another Hall of Famer, an Olympic gold medalist, 2-division world champion retired, Andre S.O.G. Ward. And Roy Jones was asked about, what his thoughts is of Floyd Mayweather. He's always been very outspoken when it comes to Floyd Mayweather. He's never kept it a secret. He don't value Floyd Mayweather because Floyd Mayweather made a statement about Roy Jones, icon, right? A guy he looked up to, the GOAT that many people believe, Muhammad Ali. When Floyd Mayweather made the comments that Muhammad Ali is not better than him, that he's better than Muhammad Ali, Roy Jones didn't take that too light. Roy Jones was not happy with that. He said, how you gonna say you better than the GOAT? How you gonna say you better than somebody that paved the way for us all? How you gonna say, that you could beat Muhammad Ali? You're a small guy. You understand what I'm saying? And rightfully so, I get it. But Roy Jones, gotta understand, everybody's mindset ain't his mindset, right? Everybody don't have the same mindset. Everybody not looking at it the same way, right? Floyd Mayweather always says this. It is no disrespect to no other fighter, but I ain't getting the sport of boxing to say no fighter is better than me. And he ain't supposed to, right? You get in this, you have idols, you have icons, you have people that pave the way that you look up to, but you get in it to be better than them, right? It's just like being a parent, right? You want your kids to be better than you, not equal to you, not on the same level, but you want them to be better than you. And that's how Floyd Mayweather look at it. Yeah, Muhammad Ali paved the way. Yes, he's great, but guess what? I ain't getting in this sport for to say somebody's better than me. Now, where Floyd Mayweather went a little sideways to the people when Muhammad Ali's kids and family got involved, his daughter Layla Ali, they wasn't happy. And then Floyd said, well, listen.
So here we are, 2 legends, 2 legacies. One huge question, will Floyd Mayweather actually step into the ring with Roy Jones Jr.? Or will this just be another chapter in boxing's greatest what if? Stories. Drop your thoughts in the comments. This fight could change everything.